Good afternoon. Welcome to Coweta-Fayette EMC's 2024 annual meeting. It is wonderful to chat with you today. I'm sure you have noticed this year's annual meeting looks different. Not only is it not being held on a Saturday, but we have gone back to a drive-through option. We also added 2 opportunities for you to visit with your board of directors and EMC staff prior to this meeting, so you could ask any questions you might have and learn more about the programs and services we provide. These community meetings were intended to make it more convenient for our members to interact with us and take advantage of a location closer to their homes. Since the pandemic, we have seen a major decrease in the number of members who attend our in-person annual meetings, while the cost of hosting the event have increased. Returning to a drive-through setup allows for those of you who want to visit with us in person the opportunity to do so, while allowing us to better manage the cost. Most of the members have embraced voting online or through mail-in ballots to exercise their vote for their board representation. As a result, the need for an in-person meeting to conduct that portion of the business has been reduced. So this year, we will celebrate our achievements, address our challenges, and take a look at the future in this virtual presentation. As we close out 2024, we have faced a year filled with both challenges and successes. Rising costs have impacted all of us, and these economic pressures have also affected the cooperative and the cost to serve our members. This year, we had our first base rate adjustment since 2007. This decision was not made lightly, but is necessary to maintain the infrastructure required to deliver reliable electricity. Our cost of service study we conducted has shown that this adjustment will help us continue to serve you effectively and affordably while keeping our operations sustainable. However, we have been fortunate this year that our energy costs have been lower than budgeted. As a result, we were able to reduce our power cost adjustment and pass the savings back to you. We anticipate this reduction in our adjustment to run through the end of this year and return to near zero in January of 2025. Overall, Coweta-Fayette EMC is financially sound, and we continue to provide some of the lowest energy rates in Georgia. Our rates are significantly lower than the investor-owned and many municipal systems in our service area, ensuring that our members continue to benefit from affordable electricity. In fact, Coweta-Fayette EMC residential members using 1,000 kilowatt hours or more each month on average pay 6 cents less per kilowatt hour than Georgia Power customers. This has been made possible through the fiscal management of your board and the Coweta-Fayette EMC staff, strategic planning, an effective hedging program, and long-term power agreements. In August of 2024, the Coweta-Fayette EMC Board of Directors approved the retirement of capital credits for totaling just over $3 million for all members who received electricity from Coweta-Fayette EMC in 2004, 2006, and 2023. Coweta-Fayette EMC remains on a 20-year retirement cycle. Approximately 49,000 checks were mailed to qualified members at the end of September, while refunds of less than $10 were issued as a bill credit on our members' bills. With this refund, Coweta-Fayette EMC has returned over $50 million in member capital credits since 1994. When capital credit refunds are issued, they are sent to the name and last known address in our records. Many of these checks are returned to us because they cannot be delivered. We make every effort to locate the intended recipient or the executor of the estate if the member is deceased. However, to ensure you receive your capital credit refunds, be sure to update your address if you change your residence. You can find out more information on our website at www.utility.org. Reliability has always been and remains a cornerstone of our mission. Our dedicated team works tirelessly to ensure that your homes and businesses have the power you need, even in the face of severe weather and other challenges. This year, we received approval of a new 3-year work plan that includes significant upgrades to our infrastructure. These upgrades will allow us to improve our service reliability even further by integrating advanced technologies that can sectionalize lines and feed electricity from different locations during outages, reducing downtime for our members. We're also investing in technology that enables us to better utilize existing energy resources. In 2020, Coweta-Fayette EMC partnered with our very own True Natural Gas to bring the Michael C. Whiteside Solar Plant online in Heard County. The 1.7 megawatt community solar plant provides members who are interested in green energy option to obtain solar power without having to install and pay for their own solar panels. The solar array features 5,472 panels that each generate approximately 55 kilowatt hours per month. This year, Coweta-Fayette EMC and True Natural Gas installed a 2 megawatt hour battery energy storage system at the facility to enhance the use of renewable energy while providing more efficiency and reliability. The battery storage technology allows us to store excess solar energy produced during peak production hours, that's when the sun is shining, and allows us to discharge that energy in peak use times, typically summer evenings or early winter mornings. In fact, our system peak this summer was just over 458 megawatts. The solar plant, coupled with the battery, reduced our peak by 2.5 megawatts, therefore reducing our contribution to the overall system demand, which ultimately saves our members money. We will continue to work to ensure reliable and affordable power while adapting to a changing energy landscape. One critical component of reliable power is the mix of energy resources used to generate the electricity that keeps your lights on. Our generation currently comes from a mix of coal, nuclear, natural gas, and renewables. While we are committed to providing members with access to renewables, the technology simply is not available for us to rely on 100% of this energy source to power your homes and businesses. The new federal regulations impact both coal and natural gas plants, which will potentially affect the availability and affordability of electricity. We continue to advocate for balanced, realistic, and common sense approaches that consider both environmental goals and the need for reliable power. The successful integration of Plant Vogtle Units 3 and 4 to our energy portfolio will be key drivers in maintaining the stability and reliability of our power supply. These nuclear units will provide us with long-term carbon-free energy source that will benefit our community for decades to come. Our commitment to community extends beyond providing electricity. Through July of this year, your Operation Roundup program has already awarded nearly $89,000 to local charities, including the Atlanta Community Food Bank and Fayette Senior Services. We also supported a local law enforcement agency with a grant for advanced search and rescue drone technology. These efforts reflect our dedication to improving the quality of life in the communities we serve. We're also proud of our youth and know they are our future. Through Operation Roundup, Coweta-Fayette EMC awarded nearly $30,000 in Bright Idea grants to 28 teachers who submitted applications to assist with innovative classroom projects across Coweta, Fayette, and Heard County schools. The Washington Youth Tour continues to inspire the next generation of leaders. We sponsored 2 local high school students, Grace Faison and Adeline Jordan, to represent us on the 2024 Youth Tour. We also awarded $60,000 in scholarships to 30 deserving students. These initiatives help us invest in the future of our community and ensure that we are developing the leaders of tomorrow. We look forward to continuing to enhance our community and encourage you to participate in Operation Roundup. In closing, I want to express my deepest gratitude for your support and trust. Coweta-Fayette EMC is more than just an electric cooperative. We are a community. Together, we will continue to navigate the challenges and build a brighter, more reliable future. Thank you for being an integral part of Coweta-Fayette EMC.
Thank you for participating in Coweta-Fayette EMC's annual meeting this year. It's such an important part of your membership responsibilities. I'm Neal Shepard and I serve as chairman of your board of directors. I'm a member of Coweta-Fayette EMC just like you. Once we're elected to this role of director, I believe we have 2 main functions, being the voice of you, the members, and the financial oversight of the cooperative. As your elected member representatives, we're responsible for working with the Coweta-Fayette EMC's CEO and key staff to approve policies and set the strategic direction for the cooperative. To do that, we must have a working knowledge of how an electric system works, the day-to-day operations, and a national view of what's happening in the electric industry. Electric cooperatives play a pivotal role in delivering essential services across the nation, but it's more than just simply providing power. Strategic planning and leadership are crucial elements as we navigate the complex energy sector and leverage new technologies designed to meet our members' evolving needs while still assuring that we can deliver reliable and affordable energy. We must do this while facing increasing challenges thanks to shifting regulations and the political landscape. These challenges have a significant impact on Coweta-Fayette EMC's operational costs and the reliability of your nation's power supply. We've been a supporter of renewable energy for over 20 years. In fact, Coweta-Fayette EMC was one of the first electric cooperatives to embrace solar, and we've continued to support and be a champion of renewable resources and the technologies which make them more efficient. However, they're not the sole solution to our nation's future energy needs. We must continue to use a variety of fuel sources to produce electricity so that we can meet the growing needs of our members today and in the future. I urge you to stay informed about how energy policy can impact your EMC, your own access to energy in the future. We as a board and the staff of Coweta-Fayette EMC continue to engage directly with our state, national, and local legislators, as well as regulators and community leaders to educate them on how these decisions impact you and your pocketbooks. The other key function of the board is our fiduciary responsibility. This requires us to monitor the cooperative's business performance and make sure we're using your dollars wisely. Over the past few years, we've managed costs due to fluctuating natural gas prices, the additions of Plant Vogtle Units 3 and 4 coming online, as well as an increase in material and supply costs. I know you've seen similar increases at the fuel pump and in the grocery store. Unlike most businesses, as a not-for-profit cooperative, when there's a drop in cost, we pass those savings back to you. Coweta-Fayette EMC's rates are cost-based, designed to recoup only what it costs Coweta-Fayette EMC to service your account and to provide reliable electricity. When there's a reduction in fuel prices like we saw in 2023 and again this year, or if the EMC negotiates contract savings, we lower our rates to reflect those savings. I'm proud to report through this staff's efforts and board oversight, our members have some of the lowest electric rates in the state. I'm also pleased to share with you that your board has authorized the return of just over $3 million in capital credits this year. Capital credits are a unique cooperative benefit and are allocated each year to member accounts of anything over and above what it costs to operate and maintain the electric system. We then return them on a 20-year cycle. Being a director isn't easy. In fact, I think it's harder being a cooperative director than it is to be a director at most any corporation. Why? Cooperative directors make decisions that directly impact our neighbors, friends, and communities. We know a wrong decision can hurt you, our members. It takes a lot of effort to prepare, stay involved, and do this job well. All your directors realize the importance of education and staying up to date with changes in the industry. We live and work here just like you, and we take our responsibilities seriously. I'm honored to serve you, the members, on your board of directors. Coweta-Fayette EMC has provided members with safe, reliable, and competitively priced electricity since 1947. It's grown from 691 members to over 77,000 served. Your board of directors' mission has always been and will remain to keep costs as low as possible and to make wise decisions so that we can continue to be your low-cost energy provider today and into the future.
Good afternoon. I'm Chuck Johnson, Chairman of the True Natural Gas Board. My, how time flies. It's hard to believe we are into our third decade of True Natural Gas providing service to our customers. This year has presented us with some of our biggest challenges yet to improve our financial performance from a very disappointing 2022. And boy, did we improve from a net loss of over $4 million to a net profit of over $11 million. True Natural Gas has been growing and becoming a stronger participant in the Georgia natural gas industry. One constant of that historic growth is our leadership. Dan Hart has been our CEO and the genius behind our success. As we have grown and expanded our capabilities, Dan has been at the center of bringing on a team to do our own gas management and transportation of natural gas. That dynamic team is headed by Leslie Marler, who was a key to the new talent-driven function. Dan also recruited our new Chief Financial Officer, Keith Tunison, who has challenged our board of directors with new concepts and comparative analysis we are still learning. Dan has had the complete support of our board of directors, which has been up to the task of growing this successful business. Our directors have played a key role in the expansion and competitive position that True Natural Gas enjoys. The Michael C. Whiteside solar plant owned by True Natural Gas has provided almost 14 million kilowatts of energy for our EMC that is carbon-free and has no sound emissions. We have again broke new ground in the solar field by installing a battery storage system, which is now operational. This will allow us to dispatch solar energy when is needed, not just when the sun is shining. We have survived the most disastrous year in the natural gas industry due to extremely high gas costs. We went from purchasing gas at $2.20 per decatherm to over $7.50 per decatherm, and now back into the $2.50 range again. This huge swing was caused by short supplies and greater demand. During the last couple of years, the industry went from having ample supplies of gas and energy to relying on imports and higher costs of production with no growth in storage or transmission pipelines. Due to the mild weather conditions, we have enjoyed more favorable rates, allowing us to have a great year for the end of 23 and 2024. We are optimistic about the future of True Natural Gas as a partner to your Coweta-Fayette EMC. You as members of the EMC are the owners, members of this business, and Coweta-Fayette EMC is the only shareholder of True Natural Gas. We ask for your support and help in bringing your friends and neighbors to our EMC-owned company. Again, I am pleased to announce this year we continue to return record dividends to the EMC.
Hello, my name is Melissa Turner. I'm honored to serve as the chairman of the Coweta-Fayette Trust, which administers the Coweta-Fayette EMC Operation Roundup program. I work with a dedicated group of committed individuals who serve alongside me on the board that represent the diverse territory served by the Coweta-Fayette EMC. I'm blessed to serve this organization and represent the members of Coweta-Fayette EMC. I know programs like Operation Roundup are vitally important. The organizations who are awarded funding are making a difference in meeting needs right here in our own backyard. I want to thank the 32,000 of you who've made the choice to round up your electric bill to the next dollar each month. And I'd encourage you, if you haven't signed up yet, to please consider doing so. For around $6 a year, this program impacts everyone from the youngest child to the elderly on fixed incomes to those with special medical needs. For over 30 years, your contributions have been making a difference. Since 1993, over $6.2 million has been distributed into our communities, organizations, schools, and through our scholarship program. The pennies you contribute each month are changing lives right here at home. I wanted to give you an example of how your money is used to help families and organizations in Coweta-Fayette EMC's service area. Funds were awarded to provide support for organizations including a grant to Camp Kudzu to assist with 56 campers from the service area to attend a camp. Bloom Our Youth received funds to purchase socks, underwear, and jeans for more than 500 foster children. The Coweta Sheriff's Office used funds to purchase a thermal drone to help locate missing or lost adults and children. And Special People of Fayette County received funds to cover scholarships for 78 middle and high school students to attend a socialization and behavior management program. These are just a few of the organizations your donations have assisted with this year. You funded $45,000 in a 4-year college and technical school scholarships for local high school seniors and adult students who serve and participate in the community service. And you're making it possible for local teachers to receive $30,000 in Bright Ideas education grants, which help fund special projects in their classrooms. Watch your local papers and the EMC social media channels during November for the names of the schools and the teachers receiving these awards. I want to urge you once again to consider joining with your fellow members and sign up to participate in the Operation Roundup program. You can do it while you're here today, or you can visit the EMC website at utility.org and sign up from the comfort of your couch. Again, the average amount donated by rounding up is about $6 per year. It's a charitable gift and it's tax deductible. Again, I want to thank you all for making Operation Roundup program so successful and making Coweta and Fayette counties a better place to live.